Hey Toombers, welcome back. I'm Zara, and I just recently finished playing Cyberpunk2077's brand new expansion, Phantom Liberty. I would like to talk about it, but I would also like to talk about the 2.0 update because it actually came out a week before the expansion did. Where do I start? I know that when the game first came out, there was some issues. There was a lot of issues, actually. But it's been a long time since then, and they have fixed it along the way. Okay, so in my opinion, I would say that the 2.0 update is what CD Projekt Red initially envisioned when they first released this game. Okay, so we all know what ray tracing is by now, right? Well, there's this new added thing called path tracing. And if you don't know what path tracing is, well, it's considered more effective for well-lit scenes since it has more data to go off, while ray tracing is more effective when it comes to shadows because it knows the real path that the rays of light would normally take. So with that in mind, you can switch them both on. So I decided to check it out. It is definitely more realistic. I do think, though, that it might still be in its beta phase. All right, so let's talk about the environment real quick. Dogtown. It's everything I envisioned it would be. To get to this town, you have to go through some security checks. It's closed off. You have to go off-roading to get into this town. And the town's obviously very run down. It's got black market stuff and crime is quite high. There is one thing that I was a little bit disappointed in. The fact that there was no apartments to rent. Let's talk about the quests. And actually, I want to talk about the main quest first. It was just Preem. So we've got all these new characters. We've got Songbird, Alex, Reed. We've got the French twins. We've got Hanks. We've got Mr. Hands. They're all really unique in their own special way. You get really invested in the game. It's wild. And I love that about this game. Honestly do. It just keeps getting better and better. And of course, here's one really awesome thing about it. Johnny Silverhands, Keanu Reeves. There's more of him in the DLC. And furthermore to that, when you start the game, you can choose between 3 different classes: Street Kid, Corpo, Nomad. There are brand new dialogues as well. They thought about everything. Honestly blew my mind. So can we talk about the music? We had a track by Grimes, and her song is just beautiful. Like, I actually got goosebumps listening to it.
Just dazzling.
Idris Elba obviously has his track as well, which is bangin', and there are 3 additional radio stations. Of course, we should talk about the changes in the 2.0 update, and yes, there was a lot of changes in the 2.0 update. The only thing they did not change was the map. The map is still the same, but they did change the armor. The clothes no longer have any sort of armor stats, and in my opinion, being someone who likes to accessorize, I was very happy, very pleased to hear this. The skill tree and the cyberware, they were both updated. Everything is looking brand spanking new, but also very, very easy to navigate this time around. The first time around, I was quite perplexed. But to be honest with you, because this is my 3rd playthrough, maybe that's the reason why I'm not as confused as someone who was playing it for the first time, say, Asmongold.
Well, how do I get in here?
Where the hell am I?
So the crafting system used to have its dedicated skill tree where you can spend perks, but in the update, crafting is now accessible to every build and is no longer tied to a skill tree. So that's awesome. Back in the day, you used to have to go to different Ripper docks to get different cyberware. Well, now that is no longer a thing. I am kind of disappointed in this. There was a bit of a drive and an adventure to go to different Ripper docks to see what else they had. So if we talk about the glitches, there were a few that I have to mention. There is an awesome car that you can drive called the Caliburn. Say you get into a fight whilst you're driving this car, so you want to switch on your guns, you want to switch on your weapons, well, those spider doors go up and they stay up. They're stuck for some weird reason. There was one side quest that I did, and it was called The New Person, Same Old Mistakes, and I have not been able to complete this one. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the side quests. I've played this game a few times before. I've played as a female V and I've played as a male V, and of course there are different romance options as well. I was a little bit disappointed that there were no romance options in the DLC, but whatever. All right, and that's it. So I guess to summarize, the DLC is definitely worth your money. I have heard some negative reviews on it, and they've just said that it's just too short. I have to disagree. I live streamed this game and I played for hours and hours and hours, and I got so much out of it. So yeah, I'm actually on my 2nd playthrough in the DLC now because I want to get to the 2nd alternate ending. But that really concludes it, folks. So the music's amazing, the environment's awesome, the brand new town is cool. I love the brand new characters, the voiceovers, they're just fantastic. The new clothes are great. I was a little bit disappointed in the no apartment available for us to purchase in Dogtown, but honestly speaking, didn't really matter. The combat's really cool as well, which I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention. There's just so much awesome stuff about this game that's just, you'd be silly not to give it a try. If you are an RPG player, you should definitely play this game. And if you've made it this far, why not give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my stuff. I want to say thank you very much to those of you that are supporting me. I would really appreciate it if you did leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about Phantom Liberty. Let me know if you're happy about Idris Elba, about the new characters, and also about the returning characters. I really look forward to hearing your thoughts on this. Thanks for watching, guys.